And guys, we are back for MYTEAM 2.0 this time, and obviously straight into the season. We have obviously I am going to do 16 races this time, because obviously for the next season we will try to do the races which we don't in this season, so that to make something different. So we are going with Australia, China, Japan, Bahrain, Saudi. No Miami, I do not like that track. Emla, no Monaco, because it's going to take me a little bit time to learn this game, and after that we might try it. So Spain, Austria, Britain, Belgium, no Hungary, no Netherlands. This time we will do it next time. Monza, Azerbaijan, Singapore, Texas, Brazil, and we will end this season in Las Vegas. Not in Abu Dhabi, not in Qatar, in Las Vegas. And obviously guys, 3 months late I have been to this game, but I will try to do as many videos as I can in this game cycle, because obviously I am loving the new game. I just hopped on for a little bit in the multiplayer and it was actually really amazing. So let's see, resources we have gone reduced for us and increased for AI, because that is the only way it will get better. So we have obviously increased the fault frequency. That will bring us a little bit more different things and more jeopardy to the game, and that will be fun. So for formation lab this time we have offed it, and red flag needs to be increased. So Corner Sport, Apex GP or Apex GP, no guys, we are doing our own team. And obviously guys, iconic drivers, let's choose them, because that is the fun guys, bringing all those iconic drivers, and we might try to get them into the car in future seasons. But right now let's just see what we can do. Obviously a new way of MYTEAM career mode, which is going to be interesting. You are not playing as any driver, you are playing as an owner and as a team principal, so that is fun. Obviously we have put in our name, and let's see. So we have people manager, head engineer, or chief financial officer. So guys, obviously it's either personal focus, and head engineer is obviously engineering focus. CFO means obviously you will get more money. So I think guys, money is the most important. We are going for that. And let's see, basic facility, obviously we are going with basic. No development for here too guys, because we want to take this team from zero to the top of everything. And obviously the amount of cash we start with is also zero, because that is the fun. So let me put the team name, and that's obviously ARD Racing. Not really anything different from last season. So let's see, obviously the colors have been put in, and let's bring out a badge which we can make. Obviously guys, not the best one out there, but I thought guys, let's just stay with this, because I was so eager to get into the game and start racing that I thought, you know what, whatever one works, we will do that. So we have to choose our team's clothing. We have done that too, and obviously let me just apply it, and that's done. So we have done everything here. Let's just go for the next part and advance. And now the corporate side. So we have to choose our sponsor, a really important thing. So we have Xenon, X4MIG, and Seren. So Seren is already out because they do not give you that much money, and weekly income for X4MIG is 315k, and Xenon is 294k. So I think guys, X4MIG might be good, but let's see the goal. Obviously scored 10 constructor points in a season with the car we have, and honestly I don't know how much we can do that. And this is the title sponsor we can use. And you know what, I think guys, with the bonus and everything and the seasonal goal, we are going with X4MIG. I think that is good, because they are going to give you much more weekly income, and that is right now more important than getting money at the end of the season. So let's see, we have 4 engines, well technically 3 engines, because no one is choosing Renault. So we can choose either Red Bull or AMG Petronas, because we need to be cost effective. And obviously guys, Mercedes is much better because their durability is better than Red Bull. And we can choose the drivers now guys. Obviously we have F3 drivers and we have even Michael Schumacher, Ayrton Senna, and these big names. Obviously I'm not going to choose them right now guys because we need starting capital for our team. So right now we are going to be choosing drivers which are a little bit early, and I thought guys mixing it up a little bit, and we are going to choose one esports driver. And I thought about it who it should be, and I thought guys everyone must be choosing Jarno Opmeer. And obviously I thought why not go a little bit different and choose Lucas Blakely. And after choosing Lucas Blakely I had a little bit extra money, and with that we chose Jack Crawford. And I think guys this is the best position we can be with a little bit more money. So we have our car to do and a livery to be chosen. So obviously guys I'm not going to be showing you the whole process of liveries. We have done that. Let's just advance and let's just go into the main game.
Hello and welcome to this very special live stream. Great to be with you all because today we're going to witness history.
That's absolutely right, Natalie, because for so many years we've wondered exactly what 11 teams would look like on the grid. But guess what? Today is the day we find out.
And we are here at the team's state-of-the-art HQ. We'll be seeing their brand new car very soon, but behind every team, behind every car, there's one person central to it all.
Yes, and they've got a real reputation for being smart when it comes to the cash, always keeping things profitable and bringing in the sponsors. The question is though, can they handle the technical challenge of the sport, all whilst having to deal with the pressure of managing a team?
And we'll be seeing more behind the scenes as the season progresses. But of course, it is all about what happens on track. So without further ado, let's see the fruits of their labor, the brand new 2025 car.
Well, thank you all for joining us. The team have done an incredible job. The car looks sensational.
It certainly does. Congratulations and all the very best for the season ahead.
And we are done with our livery reveal. Obviously it looked good, not that amazing, but it looked good. So we have activities to do. We have fan rating too. Obviously a new thing for this season, fan rating. Honestly I am really happy with that because it brings us many different things, and obviously fan rating is honestly a really big thing in Formula 1 because you obviously need fans if you want to keep the team afloat. So obviously messages doesn't really matter, and we obviously have owner training in which we will get perks to upgrade ourselves. That is honestly amazing. So let's see, we have engineering department and we have 0 upgrades at everything. So let's see, aerodynamics, let's do that. And let's see, chassis 650 is what we have, and obviously we have 500 resource points and 650 is required, so can't really do anything. So we can go into driver negotiation straight away, and I am going to be doing that because obviously guys, if you want a new driver for next season, we will have to start talking to them straight away. So let's see what we can choose, and I think guys, Alexander Albon or Yuki Tsunoda. Alexander Albon is costing a little bit too much, 15.6 million. Yuki I think was the right choice because 11 million for him with 82 rated. That is good. And let's see, Andrea Kimi Antonelli or Isaac Hadjar. I think guys, let's choose Isaac Hadjar because obviously he will be getting a little bit better. But you know what, Jack Doohan guys, obviously The reason I chose that Duan is because he was 73 rated and wasn't that much extra than Antonelli, so I thought that's a good choice. Let's just go for it. And let's see, obviously guys, the money these guys are getting is 2 million and 2.8 million, so I think we can still do something about it for the next season. But right now let's see engineering facilities. Let's just see what we have. And obviously we want to give driver a simulator time, so obviously we are going with Lucas Blakely because we do not know how he will perform. So we have a delayed research in the aerodynamics, so we can't really do anything about it. And we have our base income coming in, that is good. And we right now have 3.8 million. But first of all, let's see, obviously Blakely's focus has increased, and I almost said focus, but let's just go. So research department, let's see what we have. We have 680 now, and obviously we are not doing durability guys. So let's see, pistons for powertrain or plank for chassis. It's either chassis or powertrain, and I thought we are doing powertrain because that is the only thing that makes sense. So let's see, we are now advancing time again because obviously there is no point in waiting now. Let's just go for the grid reveal. Okay, so that was cool guys, amazing to see the grid reveal. And we are straight away going into engineering departments, and obviously everything is going to cost us a little bit. So let's see, and we are going, and look at that computer system it is. And it was honestly by mistake I clicked on it. I was thinking about either aero or chassis increment, but that didn't happen. But obviously guys, we can obviously develop the car as much as we want. So we are going with pit crew training for personal one. And let's see, for corporate we have 1.6 million. So I think guys, outreach group or secondary sponsor team. So yeah, obviously it's not even a choice, we are going with secondary sponsor team. So let's just advance as much as we can. Let's see, we have again another engineering department, and let's see. So title sponsor performance bonus. So we are already getting bonus, no? Proposes into performance. Okay, so I mean there is no reason to not accept it.
Great news.
And we have done it. So guys, everything is done. But let's see, we have our aerodynamics coming in, and obviously front wing adjuster bracket, and we have, well, we only have one slot guys, that is annoying. But at least let's do that one first of all. Obviously no other upgrades have come in because we had to buy it a little bit later. So let's just do it guys, let's just buy the single development. We have to do it, 19 days for it. Obviously I'm not going to rush it because there is no point in doing so. So let's just go into the first race, and we will be playing as Lucas Blakely guys.
And a warm welcome everybody, we're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
And here we are into the first qualifying session of the season. And obviously guys, just bear with me a little bit for 2 minutes because I messed up the recording settings, and because of that the recording was really bad. So I just wanted to show you a little bit with the laps we did. We were, look at that, P4 after our first lap. That was amazing. Honestly, if you think we stayed there, you were wrong, because look at that, we were P16 just as soon as we come in. So second lap I gained 8 tenths because obviously a little bit rusty, and we were able to get ourselves into Q2 on our first time going into it. And Jack Crawford obviously last 3.2 seconds. That was a really bad time. And obviously Andrea Kimi Antonelli from Mercedes is also out of Q1. That is crazy, guys, because I think Antonelli could have done much better, but I guess he wasn't able to do another lap. And here we are, 121.9 on a used set of tires. Really bad time, and I messed up, forgot to go and do another lap, and because of that we are going to be knocked out of Q2. Obviously, guys, not a bad thing, because we would have been gone backwards anyway, but this way we are sticking here into P15. We can fight and not use our tires too much. So guys, let's just go for the first race of the season in this Australia GP.
The winter is over. It's time for Formula One 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3.
And looks like, guys, the voice of Crofty has gone. So let's see. P5 for Charles Leclerc. Hamilton goes P6. P7 goes to George Russell, with Alonso stacking himself into P8. For the 5th row, we have Liam Lawson with Gabriel Bortoleto in P10. 6th row is gone to Gasly with P12. For Albon, P13 for Nico Hülkenberg. Jack Doohan stacks into P14. That is good. Lucas Blakely first race, P15 with Ocon. P16 Sainz. P17 Stroll. P18 and P19 for Oliver Behrman. And we have Antonelli starting lowly, P20 with Hadjar, P21, and Jack Crawford into P22.
And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. New season, new dawn, and now 22 cars and 11 teams on the grid.
First of all, this is such an exciting time. I mean, to have an 11th team on the grid is exciting news for the sport. But for them today, I guess you would be really nervous. It's the first time you're going to be doing this. There is so much to learn. But at the end of the day, they've got to remember that expectations aren't that high. They've all been there before. They've all had their first race, and no one is expecting them to land on the top of the podium. So just learn to walk before you can run.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
And we are into the race weekend. Let's see. Obviously, race strategy, we have medium to hards. Yeah, we are not going to be able to make it in just one set, so we are obviously going for a 2-stop strategy, and that honestly, guys, I think is the right choice. 5 lights, and we are going for the first race of the season. Max Verstappen taking it good there. Piastri already overtaking Lando Norris, and there Tsunoda trying to overtake Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc has already overtaken Tsunoda, and he is going for Lando Norris, and he has already overtaken Lando Norris. They are going side by side still. Lando Norris comes back into turn 3. He is doing good, and let's see our start here. We got a good start. We overtook Gasly, Hülkenberg, Albon, and look at that, Lawson defending and into the inside, almost into the back of Bortoleto there. That was crazy, guys. Almost taking out this harbor on the first turn there, and we have done it good. And into turn 3 through the inside we go for it, and George Russell, look at that, how crazy that is, dripping a tire into the grass, and we have stayed into P9 now, overtaking on just first lap. And here Bortoletto, look at that guys, no answer for it, and obviously with the help of DRS and ERS he has overtaken him, well, us, and now he will get DRS again. And obviously we do not have any answer for it, but we still go for it through the inside. We have overtaken Bortoletto, look at that, through the inside. He is still trying to stay with us, but guys, with a little bit extra grip we have right now, and we have stayed in front of Bortoletto there. Gabriel Bortoletto doing good for Sauber into P10 there, and look at that, lap 5 guys, he has now overtaken us. Obviously Gasly will get the DRS, and through the inside he go for it, but into the braking zone. We have already overtaken and defended our position good for Gasly, and here on lap 7, look at that, Lawson has already overtaken us, and through the inside Gasly's go for it, but look at that, into the braking. We are not letting them go for overtakes that easily, even though guys I know that there is no way we are keeping this position because we are way too slow, but as much as I can defend, I will defend. And look at that, Gabriel Bortoletto and Liam Lawson obviously just at an arm's reach. Can we reach out for that arm? We can't, because Gasly on lap 8 tried to overtake us. We go through the inside and we have made a big mistake. Gasly has already overtaken us, and lap 8 guys, I have decided to come in because obviously we had no grip, we had nothing here, and I thought guys, we are doing our 2-stop anyway, so let's go a lap earlier and try to get at least some of these position back. So we go into the pits. Gasly has overtaken us, we are already P12, so we have nothing to lose now. Let's just go into the pits and let's see. Okay, everything's looking good, and we have 43% on the rear and on the front of the left side, so we cannot fix that now. And into the pits. Okay, that's a good stop, 2.4. I mean, I can't really complain for that. So we are out into P22, 11 seconds, well, almost 12 seconds behind our teammate Jack Crawford, who is last. So we can't really do anything about it. Let's use the DRS we got. I don't know how we got it, but we got it. So lap 11 starting, and Gabriel Bortoletto comes out, and he is behind us guys. He is also on hard tires, so that is a good strategy from us, going on to hard tires at the end, because guys, hard tires are the best race tires, and to use it at the end is the right choice. Because look at that, Bortoletto in just 2 laps time through the outside goes for it with the help of DRS, but into braking for turn 1 we have fended that attack for right now, because he will get DRS. Look at that, into the inside, into turn 3 he will go for it, and around the outside we go for Gabriel Bortoletto. Bortoletto do something but has no answer for our defense. We swoops around the outside because it's still early days on these medium tires, and obviously in lap 5, well, after 6 laps or 7 laps, these tires try to cry out, and lap 13, even with the help of DRS, we are just keeping ourselves in front of Bortoletto. But it is getting difficult guys, it is getting difficult, but we are using everything we have. And again, look at that guys, around the outside he goes for it, and that's a big mistake from us, and because of that Gabriel Bortoletto has taken it, and that is the understeer and the dirty air kicking in for us. And again guys, this corner, the last corner in Australia, I mean, I don't know why, but it's so bad for us. I can't really do anything about it. I always try to do something different, more pressure, less throttle, but it does not work for us, and obviously a little bit annoying. And that is lap 15. Charles Leclerc has a smoking engine. Ferrari, what have you done? The first race not even halfway completed, and Charles Leclerc is out of the race, and P4 is Liam Lawson. Obviously he has not paid for another set of tires, and that's why he is there. But look at that guys, P14 for Gasly, he has also overtaken us, and we are now into P15. And obviously confirmation, Charles Leclerc is out, and obviously Ocon with hard tires, Hulkenberg with also hard tires, and these guys are trying to overtake me. Obviously we still have to keep up at least 5 more laps before we can go, well, not 5 more laps, around 3 to 4 laps after I can pit from these tires. But look at that, guys, at the end of lap 17 I am already done. These tires are crying out. I cannot use them even a little bit more because I do not have any grip on them, even though I put a little bit, well, 2 clicks extra of rear wing, which honestly does nothing with a car which doesn't have any downforce. So that's why lap 17 we have decided to pit. So, and that's an optimal turn in for us. Let's see what we get, and it's hard tires, 2.4 pit stop, final pit stop of the race, and let's just go. So we have Stroll into P20, so I think we will be able to catch up to him. Lap 18 we have 12 laps to go, and obviously, guys, many of these guys are going on 2 stops, so that's why I wasn't really almost scared for doing a 2-stop, and that is good news for us, guys. We were catching these guys, and there is, I think that's Gasly who came in out of the pit stops, and because of that we are going on attack for Stroll and through the inside of Jack Crawford into turn 3. That was purely trying to not crash into the back of our teammate, guys. I was not going for Jack Crawford. It's just that the Constantino effect pushed these guys so back that I had to make a pit stop, had to make a overtake into the braking, otherwise we would have been in a spectacular crash there. That's why honestly I am really happy with that. So lap 24, nothing really happened after that, guys. So Max Verstappen 13 seconds, and again Max Verstappen in the Red Bull smoking away. That is big. That is big, and that was, I think, Beerman unlapping himself. But what a bad turn of events for Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. Because look at that, Lando Norris and Piastri 14 seconds behind the Red Bull of Max Verstappen. And look at that, this is good for Fernando Alonso, because he has been promoted to P3 with 5 laps to go. Can he keep himself into P3? It will be big if he is able to do that for Aston Martin, getting themselves the first podium in the 2025 season in a long while. Well, not really a long while, in a couple of seasons they haven't got anything, so this will be good news for us. And look at that, guys, lap 26 we are still keeping up into P15. But obviously, guys, I was thinking that Bortoleto and Hulkenberg are going to catch us up.
Last lap, 1 minute 24.8. We're gaining by around
and obviously, guys, Bortoleto is not able to do anything to us because obviously he and Hulkenberg are fighting so much that they can't really do anything. That's why we are still there. And into the last lap, Lando Norris wins the Australian GP, like in real life, and Piastri gets himself P2. But unlike real life, Fernando Alonso into P3 gets the maiden podium in the 2025 season for Aston Martin. That is good. And obviously, guys, we have kept ourselves into P15 because Bortoleto and Hulkenberg in fighting so much that we were able to keep ourselves into P15. That is good, guys, that is good. And look at the tires, were crying out a little bit. Rear left 54%. That was really bad. And look at that, this corner, guys, I do not understand what happens here. I just do not able to do that properly. But P15 for first race of the season, guys, I am honestly not mad, guys, because it is good, guys. We could have not done much more than this. It was really good. Driver of the day goes to Carlos Sainz. That honestly makes sense.
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
Well, they kept us guessing during pre-season testing. We all wondered who it was going to be, and to have them drawn out here today, that they are the ones to beat, just goes to show that all the work they put in has really counted.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. He raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today.
So, the race is over. First race of the season. Obviously, guys, not the best race for us, because obviously I tried to do something, didn't work out, because there was no way I would have been able to do a single stop and finish this race without any puncher. So that's why I thought two stops was the right choice, because look at that, many of the many of the down below after, me or Esteban Ocon, you can say, most of them did 2 stops. So I'm not really worried about that. It was the first race anyway, so I am not really that pissed off. And obviously Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc had the worst first race of the season, but that doesn't matter because their car are fast. So let's see, obviously 1-2 for McLaren. Well, that is good. Obviously, I don't think they will be able to keep this performance up, because obviously their car isn't that good. So guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next one.